Hello, this is Plum Silver, and I did a little Kachina knife with a clarified card right here. The question was about Trump, the latest rally. He mentioned something to the Christian, or he's trying to influence them. He's trying to influence the Christians here. They see that's in the past here, and that's Trump. That's the subject of the question. He's trying to influence them to say, go vote. You know, I guess he's trying to catch them in his net. But we've got the Trump card here. And we got the truth. So there's what's really happening is it's him exposing the truth. But what it's making us do, it's like, you know, we're going to be looking deep within ourselves, like to try to figure out what's going on. We have this new energy, his new spark that has been after the attempt from Trump, that is suddenly it's like making us like, wow, maybe we need to look at this, what's going on. And what he's saying, he's very cryptic in his message. And here in the future coming here, and I have a feeling he's pointing to the media, and our desire is really to know more truth. So he's really helping us. It's like get into the digging, and something has been stolen. Maybe he's trying to bring out the truth about what he had to let go, and because there was something that was stolen. Could have been the election, or how it could be going in the future. But his message is strange because he mentioned something about that you won't need to vote again, or I don't know exactly the words he used. But you could just imagine when they did to the leftists, who thinking that, oh my God, he's going to be a dictator. Now, first of all, it's fear-based to think that a dictator in America would ever succeed. It makes absolutely no sense. A dictator form that we have in America, what I believe right now, is the media has lied so much that it is a form of like brainwashing. So who's controlling the media? And those corporations, or whoever's fooling you with lies and everything. Yeah, well, that is the dictatorship, you know. Truth is really what I think the message is trying to send by saying that in a cryptic way. It's kind of strange, I know, but you know, that's the King of One, and that's always the card for Trump I had for him, and that's integrity, and that's going to make us look deeper. We're not going to like it. We're going to be might be miserable about it. A lot of people will be miserable, but that's our desire, is the truth. And you know, we're gonna need to look at the media, how they influence us, and we're gonna have to walk away from their lies. You see, they're walking around all proud and think they have the truth and influence, but they're stealing. That's what they're trying to get away with it, and we need to walk away from that. And this is what he's trying to say in that message, I believe, from this draw here, because there's that card again that I just had on the last draw I did for him when after the attempt. What it meant, it's about the truth. It's all about exposing the truth. This is our desire, and it's a good thing. But we're gonna have to walk away from it, because we're gonna realize some lies. And I think that might be a kind of a form of a spell, how he speaks, and it influences people, because it makes you think. That's how it's affecting people here in the center. The Queen of Cups gets affected by that. The Queen, she has tendency to feel sorry for herself. Not in a negative way, because there's no negative cards except for what's going on here. But now she's like, oh my God, I need to look at the truth. I'm getting messages from this man here, which is the King of Wands, and you see, these two cards for me are showing that he has integrity, and this is all about exposure. And he's not in this game for dictatorship. He's in this game to expose, and it looks like that because it freaks out the media, and they've been doing so much of brainwashing, and you could just see how it is, the censorship and everything. And he's basically pointing this to us, to pointing, and it's a very new still. It's very fresh and young still, but there's a sense of innocence in this. But you know, at the core of it, because this is who we are, at the core of it, we're still very innocent. Most people don't even realize the media has been manipulating them like crazy, you know. but we're going to end up walking away. And this is probably what's going to happen in the next 4 years through this message. We're going to walk away from a lot of the lies from the media. So this is the message, and that's our desire. We really, because we want the truth. And somehow this is what he's saying in that message. He's not saying I'm going to be a dictator. You're going to make up your own mind with time. And so he's trying to get as much vote as possible. I guess to even influence all the voting as much as possible. Some people don't even bother, but I have a feeling that maybe the Americans are going to be going in big numbers this year because they're going to want to know the truth. They're sensing right now they've been lied to. Because here, this is where it's going. They say, who's been getting away with all this? And it's the media, brainwashing propaganda media that are pushing their agendas from corporations and everything. And look at the leftists, how they just gobbled it all up and think it's great. But, you know, they're being totally fooled. They're really going to have a hard time dealing with this truth. And they hate Trump because they believe he's a dictator, because he's exposing a lot of things. And I don't even think he's going to be a president. I actually think the whole systems are going to collapse, and that's my gut feeling. But a lot of people don't understand that this is about to break down. Things are breaking down. We're going to walk away from that, and that's what maybe the message is saying. There's going to be a sort of a walk away from all these things that we've invested emotionally over the years, and we're going to move into a whole different stage because we've been lied so much. And so, and because there's a truth, you see, really that draws telling you there's truth and lies, and the media's at the center, and we're really in the middle of this. But Trump is a person exposed. When you have the sun and over casting over everything, it's gonna make you see, and you're gonna really realize it through how you're gonna feel about it, because this is our desire, our true desire. Hopefully you like this, and that, I don't know if that clarifies what he meant by that, about the message he sent in his last rally. Yes, it sure sounds like dictatorship in the making. Well, it's interesting to just watch all the lefties freak out over this, because that's their biggest fear, and they just don't seem to get out of that. They're really stuck in that 3D thinking. Thank you. Bye.